Welcome to another episode of Bent Not Broken. Heartbreak and trauma may feel like the end of your story, but here it's the beginning of a bold new chapter. I'm your host, Coach Deborah Griffiths, and this is the space where women rise, rebuild, and rediscover their purpose. Remember this truth: you are bent, not broken. Welcome back to this Bent Not Broken bonus coaching session. Today, I want to take you deeper into the powerful insights from my conversation with David Allen Brown, a writer, an empowerment teacher, and the creator of the Convergent Conversation. David's story is one that so many people quietly relate to. Moving through life, checking every box, caring for everyone else, doing what's expected until one day you realize you've lost connection with your own voice. If you're navigating divorce, burnout, emotional numbness, or a major life transition, his experience holds lessons that can guide your healing today. So let's walk through the biggest coaching takeaways and the steps you can start using right now. Insight number 1. Emotional numbness is not fine. It's a warning light. David described his depression not as sadness, but numbness, a lack of feeling, joy, purpose. This is common for people who spent years sacrificing themselves, prioritizing everyone else, or suppressing emotions to keep the peace. Ask yourself, when was the last time I felt joy? When was the last time I felt anything? Have I been surviving instead of living? Coaching tip: name it. Don't judge it. Numbness is a sign your emotional self has been silenced for too long and is asking to be acknowledged. Insight number 2. Your breaking point can become your turning point. David's shift happened during a late-night drive when suicidal thoughts suddenly became real. And for the first time, he recognized, I'm not okay and I need help. You don't have to reach a crisis to honor your truth, but you do have to get honest with yourself. Coaching tip: choose honesty over perfection. Whether it's therapy, coaching, journaling, or trusted community, stop minimizing what hurts. Your healing begins the moment you stop pretending. Insight number 3. Rediscovery can lead to letting go. As David reconnected with his authentic self, he realized his 24-year marriage was no longer aligned with who he was becoming. This is the truth many people face during divorce. Healing doesn't always fix a relationship, but sometimes healing reveals the truth of it. Coaching tip: as you grow, ask, is this relationship supporting my evolution or stunting it? Am I staying because it's right or because it's familiar? Self-discovery is not selfish. It's necessary. Insight number 4. Your inner voices need balance, not silence. David teaches that every person has 3 internal voices. Number 1, an emotional voice, feelings, intuition, and inner truth. Number 2, an action voice, doing, responsibility, and survival. And number 3, a spiritual, higher voice. That's faith, purpose, and connection. When one voice takes over, we become stuck. When all 3 converge, we become powerful. Here's some examples. Are you stuck in emotion? That could be from overwhelm, grief, fear. How about stuck in action? You might be feeling burnout or constant busyness. Stuck in spirituality, bypassing, waiting instead of action. Coaching tip: pause and ask, which voice is running the show today? And which voice have I been ignoring? Balance creates clarity. Insight number 5. Anger isn't the problem. Avoiding it is. David shared how he avoided anger for most of his life, seeing it as something that was unsafe. But anger, when understood, becomes a signal, not a threat. Coaching tip. Instead of, I shouldn't be angry, try asking, what is my anger trying to protect? What boundary has been crossed? And what truth have I been avoiding? Healthy anger creates movement. Suppressed anger creates resentment. Insight number 6. Manifestation isn't magic, it's alignment. David reframes manifestation as a cycle, not a wish list. It requires emotion, action, and spiritual attunement working together. Coaching tip. To manifest anything after divorce or trauma, get inspired. Ask yourself what is calling you. Then take aligned action. Even baby steps count. Check the emotional response. Does it feel right or draining? And listen for spiritual guidance. What doors are opening? Do the real life work. Create structure, habits, and consistency. And be sure to celebrate the small wins because they matter. This isn't magic. It's mindful rebuilding. Insight number 7. Healing happens in community, not isolation. David reminded us that transformation deepens when you have support, people who can reflect your truth back to you and hold space for your growth. Coaching tip. If you feel stuck, overwhelmed, or alone in your transition, reach out. Isolation feeds pain. Connection feeds healing. If David's story taught us anything, it's this. You can rebuild from numbness. You can rediscover your voice. You can leave relationships that no longer align. You can begin again at any age. You are not broken. You are becoming. Your inner voices aren't your enemies. They're your guides. And when they converge, you step back into your power. I hope today's coaching gives you some clarity, hope, and permission to live the life you're meant to live. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Bent, Not Broken. I hope that this episode reminded you that even through life's toughest moments, you are bent, not broken. If this message inspired you, please share, rate, review, and subscribe, as it helps us reach more women who are ready to rise and rebuild. And until next time, keep living bold and walking in your purpose.